For the year 2024, there are those who seem to have been going scot-free with all the wickedness. They will not get off scot-free this time.
This is an important day for France and for Giselle Pellicot, a woman who went on from being a victim to a symbol of strength. We've told you about her story before. Her husband, now former husband, drugged and raped her. Not only did he do it himself, he invited dozens of other men to violate her. Since she was drugged, she did not even realize what was happening to her. This went on for more than a decade. Then the husband was picked up in some other case, and during the police investigation, this sordid tale came out. It turned her world upside down. It shocked the world. The case went to court in September this year, and now the trial is over. Dominique Pellicot, the former husband and one of the worst sex offenders in French history, has been given the maximum punishment, 20 years. 50 other accused men have also been found guilty. What does the verdict say? How did Giselle and her family respond? And can this shocking case change how we talk about sexual violence? Here is a report.
Coming up.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill her sexual desires.
Diddy's downfall.
I believe the indictment is the tip of the iceberg.
From a life of luxury to a New York jail cell.
People in Diddy's inner circle could be turning against him.
So who's next to be named?
They are cutting deals with them to testify.
In music's Me Too moment.
I do think that he will be found guilty.
That's next on 60 Minutes. For the last 2 weeks, Sean Diddy Combs has been getting used to living in a new home, a New York jail cell. The billionaire US rapper is now awaiting trial, accused of serious sex trafficking and racketeering crimes. The federal indictment against Combs reveals graphic details of so-called freak-offs, brutal sex parties he organised and hosted that allegedly left multiple victims severely battered and bruised. Earlier this year, we reported the raids on his mansions that led to the music mogul's current charges. It now seems as if, back then, investigators found much more than they thought they would. For decades, an invite to one of Sean Diddy Combs' infamous parties was a ticket to rub shoulders with Hollywood's elite. The likes of the Kardashians, Jay-Z and Leonardo DiCaprio basked in the music mogul's wealth and power. These days though, A-listers are distancing themselves from Combs and the horrific claims of what really went on after those parties behind closed doors.
You're gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel.
12 days ago, federal agents marched Combs out of a Manhattan hotel in handcuffs. Years of rumour were finally legitimised in a grand jury indictment accusing the music heavyweight of sex trafficking and racketeering.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission says it has recorded a landmark operation in Lagos uncovering a deadly syndicate of cryptocurrency investment fraud and romance scam. The suspects, amounting to 792 persons, were apprehended at their hideout, a 7-story edifice known as Big Leaf Building on number 7 Oye Jolayemi Street on Victoria Island, Lagos. And that happened last Tuesday. According to the agency's spokesman, Wilson Wajaran, the breakthrough followed actionable intelligence and months of surveillance and monitoring the activities of the syndicate. Among the foreigners arrested are 148 Chinese, 40 Filipinos, 2 Kazakhstans, 1 Pakistani and 1 Indonesian. He added that the building, which would be mistaken for a corporate headquarters of a financial establishment, was found to be used by the foreign nationals to train their Nigerian accomplices on how to initiate romance and investment scams, and also use the identities of Nigerians to perpetrate their criminal activities.